Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Danny here from the Magic Junk Drawer today for the Gemini Astrology. We're up to Gemini, which if you are born from May 22nd to June 21st, give or take, depending on the year, you are a Gemini. The third sign of the zodiac and the sign of the twins. It's a dual sign, which means like a lot of times Gemini have dual lives. Like they could get married twice, they could have two jobs, they could have two careers. They have duplicates. Anyway, here we go. Personality. You are the most versatile sign of the zodiac. Intelligent, adaptable, and effervescent. You're the smartest and the most easily bored kid in town. You're the third sign ruled by inquisitive Mercury, the communication planet, and you know something about everything, and you're not much of a specialist. But you're not much of a specialist. Once you wrap your head around something new, you're already half thinking about what's around the corner. Your puppy-like mental enthusiasm keeps you bright, boisterous, and burning for more. Whether it's astrophysics or pottery, you have unrelenting thirst for knowledge and new experiences. This butterfly mentality means you can sometimes struggle with the earthier qualities of stability, commitment, and determination. You live so much in your mind that you can forget to return messages, turn up late for important events, or sometimes just stop mid-sentence chasing your own train of thought down the rabbit hole. You can't imagine why anyone would mind that you missed the boat for a dinner date, or would think it rude that you forgot to take your friend to the football game. Maybe you were sidetracked by a phone conversation or suddenly had to understand how a certain mathematical theory worked. Surely that's more important than being on time for your sister's wedding. Intellectual and detached, your emotional reactions are often as mysterious as you, as mysterious to you as they are to others. It's not that you don't have feelings, of course you do. It's just that you trust more on logic and intellectual pursuits. Strong emotions can feel concerning to you. To lessen the effect, you might appear sunny and bubbly on the outside, even if under the surface you're in a bad mood. Because you prefer learning about different things rather than experiencing them, you often fool people close to you, and probably even therapists, into thinking that you're more in touch with the same source of your emotional turmoil than you actually are. You can talk about how angry, jealous, or brokenhearted you're feeling, but investigating the source of the pain feels a little alien. To block unpleasant emotions, you often become even busier and fragmented. None of this means that you're not a kind or compassionate person. It's actually the opposite. It's your natural ability to see things from all sides that makes you so sensitive to others' points of view. When you contact with someone on a mental level, magic happens. You're truly skilled at understanding how other people's minds work. You're fascinated by what makes them tick and want to comprehend the mechanisms that drive their reasoning and form their opinions. Light and dark. It's the disconnect between emotional and mental nature, as well as your impersonation skills, that reflect the dual nature associated with your zodiac symbol, the twins. You're flick from funny, lighthearted, and sociable to dark, indifferent, and unfathomable. Your moods are as airy and changeable as the weather, going from serene blue skies one minute to storming clouds the next. When people close to you hear others talking about you, they're sometimes stumped that that you guys are talking about the same person. You adapt to change chameleon-like, blending in and agreeing about the last person you spoke to, trying to pin a Gemini down to tell you exactly what they think about a topic or issue. Is kind of like chasing a rainbow. It appears solid from a distance, but when you get up close, it shifts and changes. Restless curiosity, sensing a love of gossip, and attracted to your wicked sense of humor, people find you disarming. That they often overshare. Your flattering attention and ability to mentally emphasize makes others think that they can let their guard down. They divulge more information than they mean to, and hope that you'll keep shut 'em. I don't know what that means. Anyway, you probably learned the hard way to keep your mouth shut. Information and entertainment are your currency. And it's hard to resist sharing juicy gossip, even if it's with someone you shouldn't. It is possible for you to keep things to yourself, but if you're bored or restless, the temptation may just be too strong. And as a bored Gemini, it's dangerous. What is that you got there? What is it? When boredom takes hold, your curiosity can bring out the dark twin, who can be proactive and manipulate facts. Provocative, and manipulate facts for your enjoyment. What you see as harmless banter might actually be unkind, wildly exaggerated, even blatantly untrue. This fickle behavior can earn you a reputation as someone who is superficial. On the other hand, a focused Gemini is a genius at work. When you're mentally engaged, you'll get through the work twice as fast as everyone else, and the results will be intelligent, thoughtful, and entertaining. Love and relationships. You're one of the friendliest signs of the zodiac. I'm not friendly. I'm a Gemini rising, but I am not friendly. And I don't gossip. I don't talk to anyone. I keep to myself. Anyway. You fall a little bit in love with anyone and everyone when you first get to know them. Not me, I hate everyone. That's not true. I don't hate everyone. I'm just not friendly. I'm not. Anyway, you're attracted to new people and situations. Okay, now I'm not. But I'm a Gemini rising. In no way another zodiac sign is. You are attracted to others. While others can be shy or even a little fearful of others, your boundaries are quite fluid. You typically experience a few romances before you settle down with one person. A Gemini is most likely the sign of the zodiac to consider an open or unconventional approach to relationships. You may prefer to live in separate houses or even different countries. You're willing to consider romantic relationships with people who are much older or younger than you. Long distance romances can work as long as you talk to each other regularly. You're attracted to people who are different from the norm and are different from your culture, and you embrace an alternative lifestyle. Okay, I definitely can see that. Open-mindedness and willingness to try new things are Gemini's aphrodisiacs. And unless you have earth or water signs in your birth chart, you're likely to be the possessive or jealous type. Friendly and fun-loving. For you, you fall hard for someone. There has to be something enduringly fascinating about your chosen person. A bright intellect and enthusiasm for life will keep you coming back for more, and shared interests will help you work towards a common goal. An enthusiastic dance partner with whom you can master a complicated step will literally keep you on your toes. And any two-person sports such as tennis, squash, badminton will give you both an active focus. Games like backgammon, Trivial Pursuit, and chess keep challenging each other's mental dexterity. And if you can curl up together with a crossword puzzle, that's currently a promising sign. Avery, do not touch. A compatible sense of humor is also essential. You feel oddly dull or bored with a lover who takes too seriously. If your own stories, puns, and witty remarks fall short, you might ponder what all these points of a relationship is. Some light sarcasm and teasing will tickle your mind and keep up the atmosphere light and airy, just the way you like it. Above all, you value communication in your relationships and you love talking. That's your superpower. You need to feel your partner is on the same wavelength, and you're only content when there is constant rapport. Okay. Most compatible. Aquarius, Pisces, and Leo. Aquarius, you both have unusual and sometimes downright eccentric tastes and never tire of each other. Pisces, you blend into one another seamlessly, not quite knowing where one ends and the other begins. Leo, you're a glamorous couple, and you both enjoy being the center of attention. You're attracted to Leo's outgoing, open nature. Least compatible, Scorpio. You're initially attracted to this mysterious zodiac sign, but all that intensity brooding terrifies you a little. Intense brooding terrifies you a little. Gemini, you tickle each other mentally, and you'll always be friends, but you'll drive each other nuts long term. Taurus, you're attracted to Taurus' smoldering, sexy aura. But the Bull's love routine and stability values you're not crazy about. Strange waters. You either say, I love you all the time to everyone or everything, or you say it to a lover occasionally, but only when you really truly mean it. Falling for someone hook, line, and sinker can take you by surprise. You're not completely comfortable being dependent on another person's affections. Because you're a little detached from your own feelings, experiencing such a forceful of emotions towards someone else can be unsettling. You meet the world around you on an intellectual level, and living in your mind is a safe place. Romantic love brings overwhelming happiness and excitement, but it can provoke tricky feelings like vulnerability or sadness when your other half has upset you. Jealousy and possessiveness are deep, strange waters for you, uncharted territory that can be navigated by brain power and conversation alone. It can't be navigated by brain power or conversation alone. Overthinking your feelings, you do best to ignore uncomfortable emotions, but eventually these feelings will need to be expressed, and this disconnect can bring broadier, moodier twin to the table. Analyzing and intellectualizing your emotions will make them disappear, and experiencing an alien feeling like anger or fear and not being able to think it away can be bewildering. It's this dissociation that brings out your dull nature. Not your dull nature, your dual nature. When you're unsure about what's causing difficult feelings, your mood can change quickly. Learning that you can be affected by other people's emotions and that your own actions have emotional consequences for others will be your most transformative lesson. To bond with another person, you must first bond with yourself. And once you've recognized that, relationships will become more fulfilling. Work and career. A flexible sign, an air sign, you adapt easily to new or challenging situations. You're a quick, logical decision maker who can instinctively know what to do before the earth or the water signs. Your verbal dexterity and dazzling conversation skills make you a gifted salesperson, convincing people they need things that they're not even interested in. I'm not a salesperson at all, not even a little bit. That would be my worst job. Your knack for understanding how people tick is well suited to advertising, television, public relations, and other communications industries. Try something different. You're not interested in traditional ways of doing things or how things may be done in the past. You're skilled at translating complex ideas into workable plans of actions. A happy employee as long as you're engaged. You'll likely be the chattiest person in the workplace. You enjoy interacting with large teams and a varied bunch of people. Talking on the phone is like second nature, and the jobs that entail constant interaction with people are also ideal. Ideal Gemini careers: advertising, writer, teacher, translator, gymnast, computer programmer, engineer, DJ, juggler, librarian. My brother's a Gemini, he's an accountant. I know that's I think that's perfect for him. I think that takes Gemini brain power. Unpredictable and mischievous. If you get bored at work, you'll be distracted and prone to mischief. Your other twin will make an appearance. And you might become disruptive or provocative just to rock the boat for your own amusement. Your unemployed mind will simply find something else to keep it occupied, including gossiping with colleagues, scrolling through social media, learning the latest dance craze, or Googling your colleagues to unearth salacious gossip. Any of these will be filling the void. Okay, your most compatible colleagues. Aries. Fire and air is fast and furious. Just persuade a Virgo to clean up after the mess. Okay, because I was going to say Virgo's an earth sign, but now I get it. Fire and air would be the Gemini and the Aries. Aquarius, you spark off with each other mentally for some moments of pure genius, and you're probably friends outside of work too. Cancer, your intellectual empathy and their emotional sensitivity. You can sell anything from frozen peas to shopping malls together. I don't know if I feel like that about Cancer. Anyway. Least compatible signs. Capricorn. These guys are too inflexible and traditional to appreciate your youthful zest and brilliance. What are you doing over there, miss? What do you got? Gemini. You both can talk the talk, but one of you needs to be the one to get the work done. Libra. Librans like to weigh things up carefully before making important decisions, while you just want to give it a try and see what happens.
Hot.
Hot? Why do you keep saying hot? What? I don't smell anything. What? What's that? It's the earth.
Sit.
Well-being. Being the zodiac's first air sign, you need to move around. Air is never still, and you crave variety to keep you feeling active and positive and content. An unusually speedy walker, you often get to your destination faster than public transportation. Long hikes and planned tours aren't really your cup of tea. You become a little impatient once you get the gist of things. You can see the end point in the distance. By then, you're usually ready to take on the next challenge. Food and drink. Unless you have some earth sign placements in your birth chart, eating the same food at the same time is not your bag. You tend to be more pickier than a square type meal. In fact, you often find large plates of food off-putting. You prefer to eat a little less than often. My brother's got a lot of planets in Taurus. That may be where his love of food comes in. But he is not a picky eater. He'll eat almost anything. New restaurants, cafes, farmers markets are often just as interesting for you just to see what's for sale. Because food is such a fast subject for you to sink your teeth into, you really rarely get tired of reading or hearing about it. Sometimes watching cooking programs will satisfy your appetite. My brother loves cooking programs. You're a two appetizer type of diner rather than a fan of a large main course. With a taste for the unusual exotic flavors, hey, quiet, stop the zita. If someone offered you a peanut butter and artichoke sandwich, you wouldn't say no. You might not eat the whole thing, but you would certainly try it. Caffeine can send a restless Gemini into overdrive, so it's best to avoid coffee or energy drinks if you want a decent night's sleep. Because you burn so much energy, you need to keep yourself hydrated. Fruit juices also complement your zippy metabolism. Avery, what are we doing here? All right. This is what you needed? Don't get upset now. Here we go. What do you want to see? Hey, who's that right there? Is that you? Want to see you? Light and flexible, nimble and fast on your feet. You burn more calories than the average person before you set your foot in the gym or added any extra activities to your normal day. You lose interest in repetitive exercises, but the Wii Fit and interactive dance or virtual lessons could be fun and entertaining enough to burn physical and also mental steam. When you need a workout, you tend to go for intense short bursts of activities such as a spin class or interval training. What you lack in strength and stamina, you make up in for agility, and your legendary flexibility makes you a spectacular gymnast. Avery, how about this? Don't put your hands in your pants. Look at that. Out. Get out. Get out. Anyway, I'm just about done. So there's something over here. Don't put your hands in your pants. Is this what I got to say on camera? Anyway, so that's pretty much it about Gemini. I would say, depending on how many planets you have in Gemini, this could be very true, or it could also be, like, I don't agree with everything, but I do think that Gemini, they're very good with talking. I think they're very good, like, mentally. I think they're very smart. I think that Gemini and Virgo are the smartest of the zodiac. They're ruled by Mercury. They can be very, like, intense, fast, quick-witted. Anyway, so comment below if you're a Gemini or if you know a Gemini or whether or not you think it rings true. And thank you all very much for being here. And I will see you guys soon. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye-bye.